like high school.
Girl, Dr. Phil, we need you.
Anyway, start the stream 5 minutes late, but at least we started it. Sorry.
Yeah.
I just wanted to like run down on everything. Because that was a lot, and I like keeping Haley updated. But okay, so we left off last session with you guys all at the base after you just found the news about from Queen Titania about the person who was supposed to basically end the world.
Woo!
Yeah.
And someone close to you guys, so. But you guys know what the stuff you can do. You know who you can talk to. So I'm gonna leave it up to your devices. And this session's basically gonna go however you guys want it. So you shoot because you're all at the mansion right now. Nothing's up too much. We leave off where you left off last session, basically. Well, actually, I'll have you guys have a full rest, and so you wake up the next day.
Sweet.
Okay.
So that way you start fresh. Anyway, continue.
Leon's gonna go smoke a cigarette.
Bro.
Leon's gonna go smoke a cig.
Yes. How many rolls do I need to make?
50.
Make a wisdom save.
Okay. I got a 17.
Okay, you're good. It's like you want to throw it down, but you don't.
He's gonna smoke.
Oh, he's gonna. Okay, how many does he smoke?
He only smokes 2 cigarettes.
Okay, he smokes one successfully. I want you to make a strength save this time.
Oh god. I got a 16.
Okay, you smoked the second one successfully.
Yeah, he did it. Woo! Addiction!
Sounds familiar. Anyway,
I was just thinking that.
That's
Jail.
Leon's
All
warning
you all
is.
jail.
It's all Leon's warning is besides him going to get breakfast and then not knowing what to eat, so he just fucking stares at the kitchen like dead ass.
He stares into the fridge.
Well,
like fucking like those old people.
Actually, Leon would know this, and you all would know this because you live in the mansion. Their maids actually make breakfast for you all every single morning. They leave it out
That's
on the
sad.
counters, so you guys can just kind of take
What's
it
for
and
breakfast? What's the breakfast today? Tell us.
Cake.
go. No, they
All
make.
of our breakfast personalized?
Yeah, actually, based off what you like.
That's sick.
Mhm.
That's pretty swag.
So ultimately, you get to decide what you want.
Josie's Jan Cakes.
That's
They'll
all
make it for you.
That's all everyone wants.
So whatever you want for breakfast, you would have told them the night before, and then they'd make it for you that morning. So whatever you guys told them, which you can decide now, is what you have.
Shamil and Leon are the hardest people to decide what they want, so they're always just like
like whatever you want to feel like. I feel like he's like, do whatever you want to eat.
yeah, he's like, I don't give a shit. I eat anything.
Okay.
I imagine Sabora and Lucian will almost always go with Jan Cakes.
Always.
It's always the fucking Josie goes with like that typical fucking white bitch meal. For breakfast, like the fucking no carbs.
Omelet.
Omelet. Honestly, yeah.
What about Leon?
Leon eats that. What would Leon eat? Or like whatever dads eat, like the fucking
Chicken fried steak.
Exactly.
For breakfast, that's impossible. Dads only eat one thing for breakfast, and that's a cup of juice, and then they get like 2 lunches.
My dad will only like drink coffee for breakfast and then maybe make scrambled eggs.
That's Leon's breakfast. You know what?
His breakfast is like a cigarette, a shot, and like 2 espressos.
Exactly. He's so damn unhealthy. He is just. It's not even. It's like early morning too, and he just looks so fucking. He looks like he would punch somebody if anyone would come up to him.
That's good.
Also, I'll note Leaf always gets like the sweetest breakfast possible because he has a fucking immaculate sweet tooth.
I have fucking sweet ass breakfasts.
He literally gets the closest thing you can think of, like, to Jancakes, except for, like, his version. So, like, I'm gonna see if
Whipped
I can find
cream,
a
chocolate
picture.
chips.
Yeah,
Got whipped cream,
like, it's like
chocolate chips.
it's like waffles, dude. He basically gets waffles, cause he doesn't want, cause we're not copywriting Jancakes. Jancakes is only for the Curses Sprout Squad. But he does waffles, and then he just fucking coats them in like everything you can think of.
Icing? I think icing. Like
See,
Cinnabon
yeah.
vibes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro, waffles with Cinnabons, and then like icing and whipped cream.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he
I
fucking
imagine
pops off.
Fabian would go with a waffle with like one or two waffles and like maybe a little bit of whipped cream and like fruits on it.
Jamel eats off of fucking Fabian's plate because she's like, yeah, looks good.
She gets her own meal, but then she looks at Fabian's and she like scoots over closer to it and she's like staring at it and he's like, "What?" And she's just like,
All right, I'm gonna show you. I'm just gonna send to the chat. So
Siren and Luna eat for breakfast.
Siren definitely eats something like this. You know,
I
definitely.
can see that. Yeah.
Luna eats this, and I don't even. Y'all already know. Y'all already know the plate.
"Oh
Yo,
my god."
I get so excited.
Chicken and
I love
waffles,
it.
and then literally a meal from Waffle House. I'm gone.
A Texas bacon cheesesteak. That's Luna's breakfast.
That's about right, honestly.
Sweaty balls.
You get the fuck out of here.
Oh, I can't.
You get the fuck.
Okay, I'll just type whatever my people eat. Not that it really matters, but it kinda
Tabora eats a fucking human. He takes one of the protesters. She drags him to the back. And is like, all right, sit still, and she just takes a bite. Good night.
Onyx has a breakfast biscuit that has like bacon and egg and cheese on it.
Oh my god, I love fucking bacon.
Oh, chicken minis. I feel like one of them would eat chicken minis for sure, dog.
I feel like Spring would honestly eat chicken minis.
Spring would eat chicken minis.
For sure would. I think that Eliana would go for sausage, hash browns, bread, egg, and bacon. She does like full course meal basically.
Who has the grits? Who's eating grits for breakfast?
Ew,
Ooh.
grits.
I feel like someone would. I feel like
Onyx might would.
yeah, he might have them on the side with his biscuit.
Ew.
Leon eats grits because he's an old man. Eats oatmeal.
I love how we're taking the time for this. This is great.
It says a
I
lot
think
about your
Shamil would
character.
have oatmeal.
Shamil would have oatmeal because she's a gnome. Oh, she's an underground gnome. That makes sense, actually. She would have oatmeal or grits mostly.
Grains.
She loves rice.
And then she looks at fruit and sweet shit and she's like, "Whoa."
She tries to make sure Donnie eats, though he doesn't eat.
I feel like the Shamel is the one who has
She's a short one. The really
Okay, I
short
just need to
one.
make sure
Married
that
to
has dementia.
Josie. Yeah, she has minor dementia.
like she gets up and she's like, "Ooh, breakfast." I don't think I told them what I wanted, and she forgets. Like last night, she told them what she wanted. She wakes up, she's like, "Oh, thank you. You made her so sweet. How do you guys always know what I want?"
Would you call it dementia or would you call it amnesia?
Amnesia. I just like saying dementia because it's funny. But it's amnesia, yeah.
Haley's awkward little.
It's amnesia, though. I forgot the name for it, so that's why I said dementia.
Dementia. Anyway,
That-
I'm gonna leave it up to you guys what you do with the rest of everything. If you want
Luna's
to
about
talk
whoop
to anyone, you can
this.
talk to anyone. If you want to do anything, you can do anything. If you want to start a mission, you can start a mission. You have all the options in the world.
Shamil runs into the wall. That's the first thing.
I thought Josie malfunctions and her chair goes flying into the atmosphere. It's like, well,
How much does Josie know about her chair? She's been studying it for like 3 days.
Roll D20 intelligence.
For Josie?
Yep.
All right, Josie, are you smart today? She got a 12.
You know halfway how to use it.
That's not bad. Good. Josie's the person that could beat you at basketball with a wheelchair.
For sure. Because they can actually fly up and she can do a slam dunk.
Happy Wheels.
That
She's
would
like-
be kind of terrifying.
She's like, Sabora, Luna, I got something to show you. Just fucking shoots up into the sky.
She just flies away. It's like, I don't know how to get down, but I'll figure it out soon.
My
She just
God.
fucking flies up like a rocket. Like the fucking wheelchair turns into a rocket and she's like, I'll see y'all in a few years.
Fucking Sabora would just be like stunned. She wouldn't even know what to do until she like chased after her or something.
Sabora says, not my mommy.
Sabora starts
Look at
flying
that.
after her, bro.
I think Josie would be stupid. She likes to enjoy herself. She likes to show off.
Just okay.
Funny ass. But Josie's more just chilling. She's actually in the library reading, if anything.
Nice.
But she likes to learn shit anyway.
The
Smart.
castle has a garden, right?
Yes.
I want Fabian to be in the garden,
Okay.
and I want Faith to be in the garden.
Okay. They're
Luna
both in the
is
garden
like
in the back.
40. So she is just sitting there outside. She's doing what I do. She eats outside. She looks over the castle. Wait, are there like protesters everywhere or just like on one side?
Just at the front. They can't get to the back. They're a guard.
All right, so she's in the back looking out to the beautiful like morning like breeze and whatever, just eating breakfast. And then Siren's like playing his little lute, but like also eating breakfast.
Leon passes by, Luna fucking starts beating him up.
He passes by, Luna just like, excuse me, sir. Excuse me. She stands up, she's like, excuse me. So, where did you really go?
Nowhere. And he starts running.
I'm gonna get Aaron on you. Wait, his name's not Aaron. What's his name? Archeon.
Quick note for Siren. When you woke up this morning, you had a note in your room.
Ooh, I want to read it.
Okay.
Ron.
I'll write you what it says.
Me individually or just to the
Yes,
chat?
individually.
Okay, so
Aaron.
Because they can't.
Ron. Ron.
Shut the fuck up.
Shimo's just gonna have a conversation with Donnie because they both have one brain cell that they
Okay.
share between
What
the
do
two
you want
of
to
them.
talk to Donnie about?
I don't know. Shimo just talks about anything.
Okay. So she's just aimlessly talking. Donnie's just sitting
Yeah.
there like happily like, yeah.
And she's like, we gotta go on the mission today. We gotta go on that mission, Leafwood, because it's crazy. As she's looking through her book, making sure she remembered everything.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron.
Aaron. Archeon. Aaron.
bro, I don't know about y'all, but I'm still stuck on that bacon Texas cheesesteak.
Shut your ass up.
I don't give a fuck.
What the fuck you mean you don't give a fuck? I'll make you give a fuck.
I think Leon will definitely go out to the gardens so he could maybe smoke a little more. I don't know if he would or not. He's just
Okay.
chilling. He definitely passes by Siren and Luna at the same time. And he's like, good morning. That's about it.
And she just sips her breakfast. She just sips her I don't know. I don't think she's a coffee person. Well, she might be a coffee person. Yeah, she's a coffee person. She drinks good morning, and she looks him up and down. And she's like, good morning. And she just sips her tea bitch, I know what you've done. Period.
He doesn't care. He's like the dad in the robe and the fucking pink slippers kind of shit. And
He has boxers like just the robe, the bunny slippers, and the heart undies. That's the vibes he gives.
He's just aimlessly wandering because that's what he does. He's thinking of ways to get contacts. That's about it.
We can check up on the people that almost died.
That almost got. You mean the little kids?
No, the people we saved.
Go back to the little town and check them out.
Oh shit! Yeah, Leon would do that. because Leon's the only one that knows. And the children.
Okay. When did Leon do this, or is he presently in the process of doing this?
So he's getting dressed right now, and he's about to like head out. Really?
Okay. So
He-
he's in the
after he
process
finishes
of doing it.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to head out alone, or do you want to tell someone, or what?
If anyone crosses his path, like one of the kids, then he'll tell them. But if they don't, then
Okay. We'll just have it where you go off alone and then come back. But you go and check on the lovely people you guys saved, and they all seem to be doing better. They all seem like,
Woo!
for the most part, they seem a lot better than they were yesterday. They're still in the process of getting better completely, but they all thank you now that they can speak. You may not know that they're saying thank you, but you get the gist, because some of them speak foreign languages. But you
Yeah.
can tell they're all saying thank you, and they kind of give you like a small bow as you walk by.
He's like, Leon's like, you don't need to bow to me. You don't need to. It's okay.
But
Because he's like, he ain't no royalty. But Leon checks on them, and also, I guess after he checks on them, he's gonna give Mrs. Eliana. I guess he's gonna be like, hey, there's a good pharmacy that I visited recently. That's like really good. You should like support them more.
as soon as you say that, you see her just she says, "Stay right here for a minute," and she stands and she grabs a piece of paper and she hands it to you, and it basically is like a contract. Basically, she says, if you get them to sign this, um, then we can financially support them in all their endeavors.
Cool. Is it just like a contract saying you can't? I don't know. Is there anything weird on the contract?
No, it's just a contract of like us investing in them.
Oh, then he'll go do all that shit. I'm not gonna even describe it.
Yeah. So you guys set it up.
And yay, they're financially stable. Or now they don't have to worry about shit.
Yeah, they're very financially stable. The man thanks you when you come by because now they're supported by the crown.
Cool, that's all Leon's gonna do today because I'm not taking him on a mission. I already took him on like 2 things. He needs a break.
Anyone else want to do anything?
No.
Okay.
I hear Kiara typing so vigorously.
Yeah, she's
Oh, you can
typing
hear
deep.
that?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
We can hear
sorry.
your laptop fucking breathing too.
Dang. Y'all can hear that? I can't.
Yeah, I can hear her
Really?
typing.
Well, okay, hold on. I think the fan you might hear, but the typing, it's a crazy song.
Yeah, the fan I can hear, but like I heard like little clacks now and then.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
No, it's
I'm doing
funny.
something.
I think it's funny.
Do any of you guys want to talk to any characters in particular before you do anything
Remember,
of
Mary
note?
said we have to talk to NPCs because we got to understand the stories.
Well, I didn't say you have to, but if you want to, I have fleshed out all of their stories a lot.
Hold on. I'm gonna change from Discord from my phone to my computer. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, it depends. I already did Leon's turn. I don't want to like take up all my characters with just like an hour. You know.
I don't really care, man. I like playing D&D with y'all, so y'all take up the time however you want. This is D&D, and you might learn some important information if you ask certain things.
I know Sabora and Luna don't know where Leon was when Josie was taking care of y'all because he's apparently
Laura
the bigger
almost
brother.
gives 1% of a fuck.
She appeared out of nowhere and said, "Look at this shit."
Sabora's fucks given are just slim to none always.
Josie falls
Unless
on the
it's
stairs
like some
and
random,
dies.
yeah, like that, or like maybe some random thing she'd give lots of fucks about, but not really.
I love that.
I do kind of want to play Sabora this session, though.
Okay. It's all up to you guys and what mission you choose and what character you want to play. I always leave it up to you guys because that's how we do this.
We have like 2 missions really, besides like the big imposter one, but we can't really do that much with the imposter one yet.
Yeah,
But we
it's just the limbo thing, and
And
with
Nixo.
Lucian, and then the politics thing with I don't know who, Leaf,
For
I
me-
think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Leaf.
for me as importance, I think we should do the next Cerberus because we're all living in the mansion and that's where everything is at the moment.
Yeah.
But I don't know if Sabora would even want to do that kind of mission.
Well, I also don't have to play Sabora.
Well, I'd give you a kiss.
It's up to you guys.
I choose Fabian for politics.
Yeah, I choose Shamil for politics. I was thinking of doing that mission. Honestly, like that was what I was thinking, just because the politics are so close to home and they could do anything at any moment.
Oh my god, yeah. Both Fabian and Sabora have a +7 in history. Oh my god. Faith has a +10 in history. Jesus Christ.
No, I feel you. Like, if Shamil does history with magical items, she gets double her proficiency.
This is freaking crazy shit right now.
Well, Kiara, what's your thought?
What should we do today?
I know we still got to talk to some people, but like, whatever, like, as our main.
Because these are main quests that you currently have, and there may be some side quests that you don't know yet because you have to talk to certain people for them. But like, you you also don't know, like, on the scale of importance, what everything is important. It's all on you to decide that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
I still think we should take care of the riots, low-key.
No, yeah, that's what the Nick Cerberus quest Leaf is about.
yeah.
Everyone's empty-headed.
I'm looking at my allies list. I wonder what Archeon's got going on.
Oh, do you actually want to talk to Archeon? Because he'd love to talk.
Yeah, let's talk to Archeon.
Give me a second.
Just you talk to Archeon.
Kiara's trying to big brain and sucks at it.
I'm really, 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 really.
All
bad.
you have. Okay, Kiara, just pick one. I'm cool with whichever one. I just need you to pick one.
Okay.
Just put it in the chat whenever you're good with it. But yeah, who is speaking to Archeon?
Well, the only one that that is somewhat like even close to Archeon in terms of like, meeting him is Sabora, but she's not.
Josie can visit him.
I mean, everyone would
Yeah.
also know that Shanra wasn't there for the meeting. She came in a little later, which is his adoptive daughter. And if you want to keep note of what she's doing, she's been following Leaf around because she has a major crush on him, which
It's obvious.
It's so fucking obvious to everyone but Leaf, but but he's just kind of been. Archeon's been kind of like disappearing and reappearing, and y'all haven't really y'all noticed that, but you haven't really asked about it.
Josie would
And we
ask
also
about
need to
it.
find out where was what's his name? Oh my gosh, my husband. What's his name? What's my husband's name?
Yeah, what is your
Leon.
husband's name?
Leon. Why was he gone? Why did he take so long to show up?
Luna,
What is
that's
up with
probably a
that?
question for Luna, because Luna's like, I could have had a dad figure.
Where were you when I needed you?
I think that's a Luna and Leon thing, but Leon's at the base if you ever want to ask him. So
I don't think right now it's like just to go up to him and be like, so where were you? That's like the worst thing ever.
I mean, he could. He's just chilling.
Where were you all my life?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, Dad. Where were you, Dad?
Yeah, but I mean, Luna probably has no sense that Leon will answer any question really. So, because he got pretty close to y'all, but not that close. Because you basically seen him for 15 years now.
Yeah.
But also, Josie does want to ask Archeon where he's been, though. Not out of, like, fucking curiosity. Like, out of fucking, you're sketchy, but, like, man, where you been? Where you been,
Yeah,
bro?
like, are you okay? Ask him if he's okay.
What you been doing, bro?
So what are we doing?
So I think first we'll do your character, and Josie wants to ask Archeon what he's been up to, man, because he's been going back and forth.
Okay. So Josie's gonna talk to Archeon?
Yeah.
Alright, shoot. Because he hasn't been disappearing back and forth, but I mean, he's been disappearing from the castle. But, like, he's still technically here. Like, he hadn't taken a carriage. He's just kind of disappearing and reappearing.
No, he's, like, doing his own jobs. Josie's just curious.
Yeah. So shoot with your questions. He'll answer them.
Oh, he's like, what you been doing? Because you've been, like, what's your mission so far? Because you haven't told us much about, like, what you're doing out there.
Oh, I'm not doing much. I'm just, taking care of my town just as you are with yours. But I've been a little sketchy, I think, because I've been, disappearing and reappearing around. I think some of the maids took notice and they've been looking at me a little odd. But no, I've just been observing.
That's kind of a sus answer.
She's like, what you been observing?
People.
Would you say anything strange?
Who was asking that?
Oh, that's a great question.
Did Luna just appear behind Josie? She's like, oh, look at this disabled bitch. Like, go make fun of her.
Wow. Wow. You did not just say that.
I am saying that.
Look at this disabled bitch. Oh my goodness.
Shut up. You sent me that video.
I'm trying to think.
I mean, I was like,
asking it. Yeah, Luna, why not? I mean, they're all there. Might as well. Yeah, let's bring the gang.
Only Josie's there, so.
Oh, yeah. No, then go ahead, Josie.
He said, he was like, oh, just sketchy. Did he say it's just sketchy people?
No, he said just people.
Dang. She's like, what? I was like, what kind of people have been, like, requiring your attention lately?
That's a really good question. Yeah. Well, the crowd out there, just a little bit, disconcerting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Support made them pissed off yesterday. So.
She did what? She
made them a little more pissed yesterday.
I definitely do not think that that's the wisest at all.
Yeah.
But he has, we'll see what consequences that has. But yeah, I've just been kind of watching the crowd. That's why, I've been like disappearing and reappearing, because, invisibility.
Did you notice anything crazy out there? Or, like anything like crazy going on?
They're slowly getting more and more angry. It really seems concerning. I'm a little worried about it. I really think that we should deal with that problem as soon as possible. Which I think Leaf is the one who's supposed to be dealing with it, right? Yes. So we'll see how it all turns out, but I definitely think that the king and queen were right, that we should definitely deal with this problem as soon as possible.
Josie nods her head and she's like, oh yeah, no, totally. And she's gonna ask about Chandra now. And ask how Chandra's been so far.
He thinks for a moment. He says, well, I'm not really sure how she's been, because she's been helping me a lot with everything, but she hasn't been, like, I guess, feeling too much. You know what I mean? Like, she hasn't been really talking to me about her emotions and stuff. So I assume she's doing fine. But she's never been one for talking about her emotions. So I'm gonna go with she's doing great and hope that I'm right.
She's like, boy, you gotta ask this girl.
He says, every time I go to ask her, I get nervous and I get scared because I don't know how to talk
Look, is
to.
that burring?
I don't know.
It's her phone.
It's Kiara, yeah. But
Sounds like driving.
it does sound like she muted herself. But he says, every time I go to talk to her, I realize I don't know how to talk to a young adult girl, and I don't know how to deal with her issues or her problems or anything, and I get really
poor dad.
self-conscious, and then I back out immediately. I
Josie-
really do need to
Josie-
talk to her, but it's bad. It's awful.
As he's like ranting, Josie's like stands up and she's like, "Calm down, Arkia. Calm down. It's okay."
As soon as Josie stands up, he's like, "No, no, 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 no! Sit back, sit back down, sit back down, sit back
It's
down."
okay, Archeon. I can stand up. I
No,
just
no, no.
can't
I know you
walk.
can. I know you can stand up. I prefer you not to stand up. I prefer you to stay seated.
Is she taller than Archeon?
No, no. Archeon's
Okay.
Archeon's about the same height of her.
I guess fine. She'll sit back down, and Josie's like, "So also, when my brother came up and walked to us, you also ran off."
Oh, yeah. Oh.
That's a great question.
That's really interesting. Yeah.
Archeon.
Oh, wow. You know, the weather looks so nice today.
Josie's like, "I know." Josie like laughs and she's like, "I already know, okay?" But she thinks it's funny. She's like, "Don't worry, I won't tell him or anything." So anyway, business.
He literally goes like silent, and you see him wanting to talk, but he doesn't know what to say, and he's like, I am gonna go. We'll talk later.
But before he leaves, she's like, "I know you're not good at talking, of course, Sharna, but I think she would very appreciate if you did your best, even if you stutter much or make a mistake, because I know that you intend to have a good heart with it, and I think she does too."
He nods, and he's like, he says, thank you.
He's a baby. He's a child.
He is baby. I love Archeon. Anyway, he wanders off, and you actually see him. You think he's trying to go find Chandra and talk to her.
Oh, yay!
I also want you to make an insight check for when he was talking to you.
That shit funny as fuck. She got a 14.
Okay,
He said, "I have a crush."
You 100% think that when he was saying that he was turning invisible, partial reason was because he was trying to observe the crowd that was, like mobbing outside, but you think that there was another reason as well.
I think I already fucking know the other reason as a player too.
The reason.
I'm not gonna say anything. That shit was. Can Josie make an intelligence check if I already know?
Yes.
And if she doesn't know, I won't say shit.
I want you to make an intelligence check.
She didn't do that well. She only got a 6.
She's not sure.
She'll come back to it again, but she's not sure. But player
knows.
That's so funny to me.
Yeah. Hey, baby.
Anyway,
I love him.
I love him too. But anyone else want to do a go now since Josie talked to Archeon?
Yeah, maybe we should take care of the politics thing.
So anyone want to talk to any other
It's getting
characters?
bad. They're stepping on our bushes.
Maybe we should talk to Onyx.
Ooh, that's interesting. I didn't expect you to want to talk to him.
I'll have, well, what the shit are we gonna talk to him about?
I'm just check up on him.
Yeah.
He's a
I'll
king,
have
man.
Fabian go talk to him.
Okay. You walk up to Onyx, who's in the throne room, but he actually pulled up like a table to his throne chair, and he's kind of just like writing and working on bills and documents and stuff.
Cool.
But when you walk up, he looks at you and he's like, "Hey, what's up?"
What's poppin'?
Fabian, he's standing there and he's just like, I just wanted to come and check up on you.
Onyx is like, "Oh, that's nice." He's like, we haven't talked in a while. But yeah, no, well, we're okay. I'm doing good, but like we're dealing with a lot, but I'm doing good. Um, how are you? Well, yeah, I haven't had the opportunity to check up with you since, the whole King thing. It kind of sucks. Anyway, what's up?
It's okay. I mean, I have something going on with my soul, but I don't think there's much I can really do about that at the moment.
What's going on with your soul?
He doesn't know?
No, because unless you have already told him. If you've already told him, then he'll have known. But that's up to you,
Oh,
player.
I don't think he would have told him just because he figured that Eliana would know and then thus tell him about it.
Okay, then yeah, he probably knows then. He'll be like, "Oh yeah, I vaguely heard what was going on."
Yeah.
Well, maybe we can figure something out if we like all work together, band together as a group. But I'm sure if not, we'll figure something out. I wouldn't worry about it too much.
I try not to.
He says, "Well,
But
I actually have some good news." And you see him actually pull out this little flyer, and he hands it to you. When you look at this flyer, you see. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna send a picture to the chat. On the flyer, you see. Let me see if this will send.
Tell us,
Here, I need
Mary.
to watch
I'm
this
dying
video.
of anticipation.
y'all sure are noisy.
Okay.
Whoa.
On the thing, you see a picture of this, and on top of that, you see the name Adrian Black, right?
Uh-huh.
And as you look at it, I want you to make an intelligence.
Interesting. 15?
So when you look at the picture, it immediately clicks. This is actually a musician. He's a famous musician, and he's pretty famous. And as you look at it, Onyx says, "We actually have a musician coming here this weekend, and he's gonna perform for us. So if
Wow.
anything, you have something to look forward to."
That's pretty cool.
Right?
Right?
He says, "I haven't told anyone else about it yet. The only other person who knows is Eliana. So if you want to tell everyone else about it, there's the flyer."
Cool, I'll do that.
He says, "But
He's also
go ahead.
go ahead.
No, you go ahead."
He's gonna ask Onyx if there's anything that he can help him with, potentially to, ease his workload.
He says, other than helping deal with the whole like riot outside and figuring out what's all up with the Zare cult, uh, I don't think there's too much else. We've basically got everything on lock. It's just we don't know exactly how to cordially deal with this cult that's forming following Zare, and they're starting to become a bigger problem.
So you don't have any ideas or anything?
Well, we have to figure out more about the cult as a whole. We know that they're rioting outside, but we don't know fully like the how or the why or like what spurred this and everything. So we want more information before we do anything.
Mm-hmm.
But then we can come back together and make a whole, plan for what we want to do with it. But that's essentially what the whole mission with Leaf is that you guys kind of get more information for us, and then you come back, reconnaissance, and then we decide what to do from there.
We should do that then.
He says, probably the sooner the better, because I don't know if you have seen them, but that riot outside's pretty bad.
Yeah.
He says, but if you ever need anything, we're always here, me and Eliana. But it's nice catching up with you.
Yeah, it really was. Also, he wants to know Onyx's opinion on Sabora.
Well, first off, he'll say, "Why do you ask?"
Oh.
Fabian's kind of like a little bit nervous, but he's just like, she's kind of volatile, I think. And I don't fully trust her, to be honest.
Onyx kind of laughs actually. He says, I don't do much for, I guess, judging people. But I trust Josie's opinion, and I trust Josie with who she brings to us and everything, as we've known her the longest, and we've been working with her in regards to her village. So if Josie says that she's good people, then she's good people in my opinion. But I do
Period.
understand what you're talking about. So I mean, if you're still worried about it, I'd just keep a eye on her, and then we'll see if she needs to be chatted with, and we'll go from there.
That would go well.
That's why I was like, dude, the reason Josie brought her is because Josie's the only thing keeping her a neutral.
For real.
But yeah, basically Onyx just says, I don't really judge people, but she seems alright because Josie's good people.
Josie becomes
Cool.
evil. Her evil character arc starts now.
Jesus.
Sabora said, I pick people because she said so, so I never do anything wrong.
Especially because Josie and Shamil are together, so he really trusts Josie because Shamil trusts Josie, and he's been chatting with them all. So
Shamil's the one to come into Onyx's office and be like, I baked cookies. And they're like,
you make cookies already. Oh,
and they're like,
well,
they're rock hard. Like, they're fucking rock.
Bro, Onyx would still eat them. He wouldn't give a shit. He'd be like, oh, she made me cookies.
That is so funny.
She goes up to fucking Sarah and Luna, I baked cookie. And they're like, fucking rock hard.
I made cookies.
I made cookie.
Maybe we should go ahead and start that mission now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What's the squad? What's the squad going?
Fabian.
Shamil's definitely going.
Who else should be going? Out of CC? Wait.
No, not CC. No, not CC.
Sorry, not CC. CC doesn't exist right now. He's in an alternate dimension getting his nails done or something. I don't know.
CC.
Trying to think. Siren or Luna? Well, Siren's too much of a sweetheart. He's not very patriotic. Luna isn't either, but I feel like she's a little more because she fought for this plane of existence. So yeah.
Okay, so you're taking Luna?
Yeah.
Okay. Leaf is going to go with you guys, but do you want to ask any other NPCs to come with? You don't have to. I'm just leaving the option open.
Let's see, I'm trying to think. Who would like to come to fucking political things? Lucian isn't one to do that either. Let me see who we have. Hold on. I'm looking at my characters right now.
What about Eliana?
You want to ask her?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's gonna ask her?
I'll have Fabian go ask her.
Okay. You approach Eliana. She's actually not in the throne room right now. She's kind of just like wandering around. And you see her playing her lute, actually.
Lute.
But when you approach her, she looks to you and she says, "Oh, hey, what's up?"
Fabian is there. He approaches her and he's like, "Hey, we're gonna take care of the political unrest. Do you want to help? Since you are the queen and all.
She thinks about it for a second and she says, you see her like look at her attire and then she kind of motions you to follow her to her room, and she goes to her room and she starts looking through like cloaks and stuff because she says, let me see if I have anything that's inconspicuous that doesn't scream I'm royalty. And she starts like looking through the closet and shuffling. And she actually finds her old cloak that she wore when you guys first met her.
Aw.
And she says, I think this will work. And she ties her hair back and she throws on the cloak and she pulls up the hood and she says, sure, I'll come with. And she says, I gotta go talk to Onyx really quick, but whenever you guys leave, I'll be with too.
Sounds good.
Swag.
Cool, now we have the queen. I think Fabian, Luna, Leaf, and Eliana are a good
Group?
well, maybe Josie too.
You want Josie too?
Yeah.
Okay. You can go ask Josie and see what her opinion is. Jacqueline, it's up to you whether Josie wants to go or not.
Oh yeah, I feel like Josie, because she's like, nice. I think it would make sense to be like, yeah, let's stop all the violence. But I don't know if she'll be like, oh yeah, you guys are fucking dummies for fighting over something so dumb.
And she also kind of, since she ruled over the town for a while, she kind of has political experience.
Mm-hmm.
Jacqueline, where the freak are you?
Jacqueline's pissing in my mouth as we speak.
Freak
right
you.
Jacqueline leaves.
Maybe Jacqueline had to take care of her doggy or something. I don't know. Jacqueline?
Hello.
Hello.
That should be a lot better.
Hi.
What's going on?
I don't know.
All I heard was someone wants to ask Jessie to go.
That was Haley.
Yeah.
I was gonna talk to her.
I guess Fabian, because he's going.
You go to Jessie.
I go to Yoshi.
Jessie is in a wheelchair.
She's always in a wheelchair.
I just like making it clear. It's really funny to me.
It is pretty funny. He's gonna go up to her, and he's gonna be like, "Hey, Josie."
He's going, "Hey, baby, what's
up?" We're going to try and quell the angry mob outside. Do you think that you'll know anything about that?
I'm not too versed in much affairs in Cerberus, but I do admit I have pretty persuasive. So I can maybe help y'all with it, but I'm not too root deep in the affairs, though I know the top surface level of the problem.
Yeah. Do you want to come help us figure out things?
Sure, yeah, I don't mind.
The queen is also coming.
Cool.
And Luna, and me, and Leaf.
Mm-hmm. It's the squad together again.
Camille's not going because he's only... Camille has a +0 to persuasion.
Oh shit, know yeah, and Shamil's going. I forgot.
It's okay, I cannot play two at once. I'm not choosing to play two at once.
It's whichever.
So is Josie or Shamil coming, Jacqueline?
I think Jessie would go because he's better at political issues.
Okay.
Shamil's more of I'm going to run headfirst into a wall. That's it.
He's like, I think your political issues are wrong, and I'm just gonna argue with you, even though I'm wrong. And then she just goes, ay.
He has 0 brain cells because Jessie has a +11 to persuasion. So
that's good.
Camille has Yeah, +2.
Oh shit, Fabian has +0 to persuasion. But he has +6 perception and +3 investigation.
Okay.
Wait. Now that I'm like, look, now you guys are talking about it. Perception. Where's persuasion?
Oh,
shit,
fuck.
Maybe Faith should go. I mean, Siren.
Maybe Faith should go, because he actually has a +12 to persuasion, so...
Yeah. I think Siren's gonna go. He has a +7. Luna has, like, literally, like, 0, I think.
Everyone's adjusting the party. Now.
Yeah, no, definitely Faith, because he's OP as fuck.
Oh my god, y'all get to be around Mom.
Mom!
Mom!
No!
He was like, yeah, I don't think I want to get involved. And Siren's like, I want to feel, like, important, so I'm gonna go. So, swag.
So right now we have the Queen, 2 children, and a mom. We have 2 moms and 2 children.
You also have Leaf.
We also have Leaf, and so we have 3
Also
babies,
children.
2 moms.
Y'all, we have 4 characters with L for first names. Luna, Lucian, Leaf, and Leon.
Okay, so who all is coming? I need to know specifically.
Siren, because he has really good persuasion.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Faith for the same reason.
We gotta have a story on how Faith ended up on this party.
That's your party, right? What I listed down?
Yep.
Yeah. I need to know the story, girl. I need to know how Faith ends up here.
I want Faith to... Faith is gonna go. Because he wants to get out of the castle. And, like... But, like, in the Nyxurberose city. Because he's
Fair
almost
enough.
never outside the castle.
That's fair enough.
I feel like he also probably at some point went up to Leaf and was like, I want to get out of the castle. Leaf said, like, I have a mission. And then he's like, I'll come with.
He's like, I want to experience political unrest.
I want to experience something that, like, people don't experience, you know?
All right.
Bussin'.
So since you guys are ready, you all emerge upon the planning room where Leaf is. Eliana said that she'd meet up with you guys later after she talks to Onyx. So it's you guys, and you start walking in, and you actually see Leaf holding his head. You seem to believe that there's some kind of pain, but as soon as he notices you guys, he shakes it off, and he says, hey.
Bro,
This
somebody's
is
checking
gonna-
on his child.
Yeah, Josie's asking, hey, are you okay, Leaf? Like,
Maybe
you look like you were in a lot of pain.
He says, it's just a small headache. It's fine.
Are you sure you don't need anything?
He says, yeah, no, they come and go. It's fine.
Like, she's like, well, if you need anything, I got you, okay?
He's like, I know.
Interesting.
But you guys come in after that, and he's like, all right. He says, so the lowdown on what we're supposed to do. We're basically going to go out into that crowd, but we cannot look like ourselves, obviously, because they've seen us going in and out of the castle, obviously. So what we're going to do is we're going to go out there inconspicuously and talk to them and see what exactly their whole issue is, and see what's up.
All right.
That's basically it. That's all we got. We'll kind of go from there. But you guys said that Eliana was coming, right? So she can kind of evolve the mission from there since she's coming with.
Yeah.
Because she's quite literally the queen. So, but yeah. Any questions, comments, concerns?
Nope.
Like and subscribe.
All right.
My channel.
No.
How are we going to look? How are we going to fit disguises? We need to figure that out first.
No, fuck. Well, kind of Jesse's in a. How does Jesse fit in, guys?
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a thing. We got to figure out that.
He's sitting, bro.
We can. I don't. Oh shit! I had to think that far.
How to make
fucking
Josie
wheelchair.
inconspicuous?
Just everyone inconspicuous because they've seen everybody. They've seen all of you. They know what you guys look like. Josie might be the biggest hurdle, but you guys definitely need to change the way you all look.
If not, you can switch either to Samil or Leon if y'all want.
A disguise spell would literally cover up her wheelchair.
Yeah, I'm looking at her spells. I didn't prepare her spells for today because I didn't know if I'd be using her or not. So let me see what she's got.
You can also ask other characters to cast said spells on you, because really you're going to just be outside of the castle for the most part.
Why does she have a
They can cast disguise on you, or if you have a disguise kit, that'll work. Or if you just want to alter your appearance in some way or wear a hood or something. But if you have to talk to people, they're definitely going to see your face, even if you wear a hood. Also, they're not going to want to talk to some sketchy ass person. I'll leave it up to you guys. You can figure it out. I'll let you know what could work or what won't work.
I can have Faith cast Minor Illusion on Josie, and then he can use a disguise kit.
Okay, that'll work. What about Siren and Leaf?
Shit.
There's not much I can do, guys. I don't have spells I can guys in.
Well, I mean, how many? Well, Siren does leave the castle a lot. Shit.
Does Siren have any spells?
No.
He's a bard.
Oh wait, I lied. I'm a fucking liar.
Yeah, he's a bard.
Minor Illusion only lasts a minute.
Oh. You can also ask other characters that aren't presently here for help if you need it.
Yeah, because I didn't adjust Faith's spells either.
You can also ask perhaps other people for disguise kits, which could work as well. These are options. You can take any of them.
I cannot create undead as a fucking cleric.
Right.
Let me do my spells right now. Hold on. I'm trying to see what's the best thing to do for here.
Yeah, like Jesse mostly has healing spells, but nothing of anything of like minor or major illusion.
If I was taking Sabora, I could have used Alter Self. Because she has innate spellcasting for that spell. So she could like disguise herself in that way.
Oh my god.
Yeah. All of my characters, even like the three of them, have nothing to disguise them. So kind of all up to y'all. How you want to get.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, because Leon's a fighter. He don't know fucking spells. Fuck that shit.
Really?
So D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond just like said, "Fuck you, not working right now."
Oh yeah, it's not working right now for me either. So
honestly, even if I took Fabian, he couldn't do anything either because he only has minor illusion.
It's only 1 minute duration, right?
Uh-huh.
Again, as I said, you can ask other characters that currently aren't going for help.
Spring's a magic user. She's a bard, actually.
Who is?
Spring.
Spring?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we can ask Spring if she has any any spells that she can use to disguise us, or maybe a disguise kit.
Yeah. Okay. Let me pull up Spring's shit so I can see what she has really quick. I can give you an answer, but
There you go. Finally, it's not like I had to refresh my thing 50 times. No.
Yeah, mine just finally got working now.
Me too. I don't know what the hell that was about, but let me see.
A lot of people playing D&D tonight, girl.
Well, they better fix it and not do it.
Don't play D&D. Shut the fuck up.
let me see.
Why can't Jesse be completely hair again and almost convince everyone to line up?
Why not?
Spring is not a bard though. She is a druid. I don't know if
Okay.
she said druid or not, but she.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's a druid. Not a bard. Eliana is a bard.
Okay.
Yeah, which.
Does she have anything that she can disguise herself with?
Yeah, she has disguise self.
Oh, damn.
Self only.
Not D&D Beyond crashing for me.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
D&D did the
crafting.
same for me.
Yeah, it's a server problem.
There it goes. Yep, there it goes again.
Shit,
Please.
man. Can I just look at my son? Okay, thank you.
Let me see what. Spring has. I'm trying to think of the spell because what's the spell that it is that could like disguise people? I forgot what it's
Disguise
called.
self, major illusion, minor illusion. I guess
Well, not minor illusion because it only lasts a minute.
Yeah, that definitely.
It's like the only two really that kind of disguise yourself. Unless magic is imbued in an item, but that takes a tinker or artificer or artificer. So.
I don't have much, but I do have like mass suggestion, which is pretty swag.
That is pretty swag.
That's
You
actually
could use mass suggestion to say that we are not who they think we are.
We could do that. I also have modify memory.
They would know that a spell has been casted on them though if they pass the check.
Good. And even if they are suggested afterwards, they'd know.
Yeah, so they would be like, "Who cast that spell?" And they'd all look toward you.
Yeah, and then they'd remember that you guys actually are a part of the castle.
I have modify memory.
Ooh.
Yeah, I could just be like, hey, you guys don't know us.
How many people does it affect?
Let me see.
One.
But just one.
Polymorph might be able to work.
You'd polymorph into another creature. Unless
I'll polymorph into another race. Haha.
You can also ask other people, like, you know, like the king and queen, because Eliana's not presently there, but if you went and said, hey, we don't have anything to disguise ourselves, she might have something to help you.
Yeah, I think that's the next course of action.
Because it doesn't look like, other than disguise self, that anyone has anything that can help.
I don't think, nope, Cap, I don't think Jesse should be on the mission if all we have is disguise kits.
Yeah.
We could just do this later.
Just, Shamil can take the place, though. Or Leon.
It's up to you.
To you.
Whichever y'all want, because I think they both suck at persuasion.
Because technically, you're not the only person in the world with a wheelchair. I mean, they can just disguise your wheelchair to look normal.
It's a lot of fucking work, bro.
We'll just put you in a regular wheelchair and it'll be fine.
You know what you could you could go buy a regular wheelchair, turn it.
Honestly, they might already have one.
Yeah. Yeah, just see yeah, just get a regular wheelchair.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to help her though. There's stairs.
Okay.
Do they have the fucking 88 act here?
Ellie!
Do they have ramps and stuff? Mary?
No.
Yeah, y'all gonna have to help her ass. Well, she can walk downstairs. She just looks like, it's gonna take her a minute.
She's gonna be in agonizing pain, but it'll take her. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. She'll be okay.
Yeah, they're in the process of getting ramps built in, but it's still a process.
Just throws herself down the stairs every time. I mean, does a stick kick flip with the wheelchair and lands straight back into it.
Rip.
She's one of those like people who like been in a wheelchair and they use their hands to walk.
Shut your ass up.
I'm leaving it up to you guys, so if you guys want to do something, you have to choose to do it. I'm not going to do this for you.
Well, Faith is just going to use his disguise kit on himself.
Okay.
So if Luna and Josie want things to help themselves, then that's on them now.
Can we just go to a store and buy one? Is that allowed? Is that a thing we can do?
I mean, they'll see you on the way there.
You actually have a store that's a part of the castle itself.
Well, let's go there.
You guys never asked, but yes, you do have a store that is.
Oh, we might as well buy disguise kits.
Yeah, let's buy some. I didn't think that was something you buy. I thought this was
you want to go ask if they have disguise kits?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
They don't fucking have disguise kits.
You go and you walk up and you see a buff ass gnome man sitting there before you. He says, "All right, what you want?"
Disguise kits.
Do you guys have disguise kits by any chance?
He says, "All right, let me go see the back. I'll be right back." And he just hops down and he starts running to the back, and then he runs back and he says, "Yeah, we got those disguise kits."
Yeah.
How many do you want?
Two. We want
two, please.
All right, and he hops back down and he runs back to the back.
And he, name?
You didn't ask him yet. But he runs back and he has two disguise kits on his shoulders as he hops back up on the chair and then onto the table, and he says, "All right, that'll be 1 gold each."
Gold or 5?
You cut out, Jacqueline.
Oh, there's like.
You cut out again.
Shut your ass.
Shut your ass.
You cut
your ass.
You cut out saying shut your ass too. Okay, this is going great. He says it's 1 gold per each disguise kit. Just give me 1 gold.
I give him a gold.
Snatches it.
Wow.
Thank you.
Like, you're welcome. And she just looks at you like, wow.
And he snatches the other one that Josie gives him and says, "Thank you. I hope you have a nice day." And he hops down and he runs to the back.
I didn't get to ask him his name. He scurried like a roach.
He actually had a name tag on if you want to make a intelligence check to see if you remember what it said.
Hold on. Where's my intelligence? There it is.
Entirely.
15.
15. Okay, yeah, you saw it.
Zachary. Zachariah.
No, ma'am. That's a ugly ass name.
That's the point. Toby.
His name is. I'll type it out for ya. Paul Newman.
What the fuck?
What the
The celebrity and the sauce man. Wait, I got y'all.
Sorry. That was not that funny.
Paul Newman salad dressing.
Sorry. I'm not.
In memory of the American actor Paul Newman. Anyway. But yeah, so you get your disguise kits, and you're all set.
Cool. Good.
Leaf also, he already had a disguise kit.
Alright, sweet. We disguise ourselves.
Okay, you all disguise yourself. What do your disguises look like?
Pussy.
Shut your ass up. Shut your ass.
I look like Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj in a wheelchair, bro.
I'm Nicki Minaj.
I look like Lady Dimitrescu. Dimitrescu. I look like her.
Cool.
I'll have Faith flatten his hair down and give him a mustache. And he'll take out his earring.
Okay. Eliana's a whole different race. She looks like Kira. Because she did the disguise self thing. And then Leaf was using a disguise kit. So basically, he dyed his hair and he put on eyeliner and put a clip-on earring on.
So he's emo.
Basically, emo
Fuck me, emo boy.
He's
emo boy.
black hair, eyeliner, and fucking earring now. And then he sees Faith has a mustache, and he goes, "Oh, I want a mustache." And then he puts on a mustache.
Is it I didn't know what type of mustache though. Is it the curly, the basic ass, what type of mustache? This is very
Actually,
important.
it doesn't even matter anymore because he's gonna put on a beard too.
Josie could look like Lady Dimitrescu.
Okay, you could look like Lady Dimitrescu. Luna is gonna look like.
Cause Josie got big titty, bro.
Actually, you know what? Just for goose and gas, she's gonna look like Emiliano. Yeah.
He's gonna look like Emiliano.
Yeah, she looks like Emiliano.
I just decided my man's puts on a goatee.
Y'all are gonna shit now.
Can I be an Italian man?
With a disguise kit? No, but you can look like I guess.
Look like Tony Stark.
I don't know. I would look like any average woman that you see. I'm literally the fucking household.
This guy, but it's Faith actually. It's like Faith was cosplaying this guy. That's what he did.
So you look like Leon?
Oh, bruh.
You look like Leon? Is that what you're saying?
Oh my god, I want to draw this now. Hold on, I gotta get my iPad.
You fucking look like Leon.
God.
So great. I love this.
We do not know what we want to be, and this is great.
No, Faith is definitely gonna be cosplaying Heisenberg.
Heisenberg's so hot. Oh my god.
Puts on a fucking ball cap.
I hope they don't mistake your ass for Leon. Shit. But he doesn't.
Is Leon purple? Is Leon purple?
Yes, he's purple now. I'm like, please.
Fuck you.
I made it purple as soon as you said you guys it made.
Shit off.
Are we good now?
Yes.
No. I'm just kidding,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So everyone regroups and you're all ready to go. You go out the back and then loop around, and then you're right at the crowd. So I'll leave it up to you guys to figure out everything.
Guys, what's this?
Can first, like, Jesse listen in before, interacting?
Yeah. You don't even have to make a perception check for this because they're screaming chants like they're a freaking rally.
Pride.
They say, "No more tyrants! No more tyrants! No more tyrants!"
Jesse's just gonna act like she's angry with the crowd 'cause they get people.
Okay.
Hey,
Those are the
Snoopy
workaround.
just observing Doe.
They just continue this no more tyrants thing.
Tyrants? What are they talking? I'm gonna go up to one of them like, what are you guys talking about, tyrants?
Jesse's like, they're talking about the queen, Liliana.
Well, yeah, but she's asking them like, why do they think?
Yeah, like why do you guys think this way? Like we gotta do them like we do the Trump supporters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
We gotta put some sense into them.
You wander up to a lady who's reading this. She's pretty old. She's an older elf. Looks like she's like on her deathbed almost, but she's screaming at the top of her lungs this, right? And you stop her and what do you say?
I'm like, hello ma'am. What is all this commotion about?
Well, the king and queen are tyrants. Those two are absolute tyrants. Did you know that the lead of the King's Guard claims to have remembered all of it? Isn't that a little coincidental? I mean, no one else remembers, but apparently he does?
What does why does wait, hold on, let me collect myself.
Oh my god. When
That's what does him remembering have to do with anything, associating himself with that?
Because he is lying. He is lying to us all just so his tyrants can be in power. Prolifian Zare was the good guy. He was the one who sat here and was leading us so kindly and so truly. And then out of absolutely nowhere, these two guys take over everything and throw Prolifian to the wolves. And for some reason, only this King's Guard guy can remember everything. I think it's bullshit.
What good things has he done?
Well, have you not heard the news?
No, I'm new.
Fox News.
I'm new here.
Well,
Here, sorry.
apparently he was rolling us and he gave us all the free will in the world. And he was such a kind and nice man and a great ruler. And then the king and queen took everything over and they had all of these restrictions on us. And they were screwing us over.
But you still have free will.
You still have free will. They just, they put
No, we had
to
more
yourself.
free will. We had more free will with
Were you there?
Zare.
Oh my gosh!
No,
A matter of fact, I do remember certain portions of everything.
Oh, wait, so you remember?
I remember some of it, yeah. And I remember that Prolifian Zare was a good man.
She remembers. So doesn't that make you a tyrant?
Stop.
What?
Stop. What are you doing? Stop.
That I don't rule nothing. I'm just here doing my right as a citizen to revolt when the government is not serving us right.
To America? America.
All right. I'm trying to think what's a good way to like be nice about it, but also like not do that.
Don't
Do
try
whatever
to.
she's
We're not
doing.
here to just get.
What? Jackie, you're cutting out a little
You know
bit,
what?
girl.
Fuck.
You know what?
That
Fuck.
didn't
know
even
what?
come out.
Fuck.
Shit.
I'm gonna throw up.
What's up with your mic, Jacqueline?
Yeah, like
What's
like
up with
you
anything with you right now?
Silence. Okay.
Oh my god, my stomach. I hope you guys know I'm drawing Faith as Heisenberg right now.
Okay.
So using my phone is not fun, by the way.
Hello?
I don't have a mic.
Well, you
So-
sound great now.
It's because I'm
Yeah.
using my laptop because I got tired of it now.
Good, thank you.
They're just loud as fuck. You know?
Sorry.
So what are we gonna
Anyway,
Wait, you ain't here to convince them. You're here to just get information right now. So,
about what?
I don't know, the rally. No,
Well, I mean, we know why they're here.
yeah, there might be more information leading us to people.
That, and they think that they're tyrants because they supposedly have less free will now than they did earlier.
I can ask him what's so bad right now, like what's been happening, because
Yeah,
maybe you see live on a different sector of the city.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him like, well, what kind of restrictions are they putting on your free will? Maybe somehow, some way we can peacefully talk about this.
Well, I heard from a friend of a friend that their
No.
city was completely locked up because of the king and queen. Isn't that crazy?
Very
gosh.
Which city.
And
Well, what
I
happened?
think it's racism because they were all elves.
Oh,
And then you notice
But-
immediately that there are only elves rioting presently.
oh, I need to write that down.
So wait, what was it? What was said again?
They think it's racist. They think they're racist, even though the queen is an elf.
I'm like, well, did you know the queen was an elf?
Well, because why?
Because why?
Yeah, like why do they think they're racist? She said earlier something about being locked up and shit like that.
Because oh yeah. Let me ask him like, well, what makes them racist if they lock down an entire city, not just the elves?
Well, they didn't lock down an entire city. They locked down an entire city, took out the elves, and put them in cages and stuff. I heard that from a friend
Ooh.
of a friend of a friend. Did you know that?
No.
Oh.
I'm writing that
Siren?
down.
Siren, oh no!
Wait, hold on. I'm writing that down. Hold up. What's this quest called again? I'm just gonna put riot.
Yeah, you could just call it riot.
But whatever the fuck you want.
'Cause I didn't really name this because it's the main one. So
Rioters.
So they think they're racist because they locked up only elves.
yeah,
I think that's the fucking case, sadly, but something's manipulating something.
In
you guys take note of Eliana in the back. She's fucking pissed. She's so mad, and she's just sitting there.
know.
And she's like, "I'm gonna stand over here, and I'm not gonna say shit."
All right. Well, I'm assuming everyone there is an elf, so that's at least good. I'm gonna ask them. Well, how long? When did you hear this information? Do you know roughly what city this could be?
I heard this information just a near week ago, and I told all my friends, and they told all their friends, and that's how we got this crowd around here. And this city, I think it's called the New Bringer. That's what the city that got raided was called. It's somewhere on Xerberos. I don't really know much about maps, but that's what I heard at least.
Hmm. Okay. All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate your information because I'm a respectful human being. Okay.
You should join our cause.
Oh, I have to pick up my children from school. But I'll definitely let people know. Okay. And I give her a little handshake because she's old and I want to hurt her. And then
She
I look to
shakes
them.
your hand and like grasps it with such a strong grip and just shakes your hand.
Bro, old ladies have like superhuman strength for no reason.
They do.
Anyway,
Yeah.
All right. So
Up to you guys.
now we know that. Well, we know that there's like a shit ton of fucking elves being locked up in Newbringer City. Only elves.
No, Newbringer City got raided, and that's where the elves are
got
taken.
raided. Okay, hold on. Newbringer City.
You see Eliana actually wave to you guys and like motion you to come over.
Yeah, we come over to her.
She says, "Okay, so what did you guys learn exactly? I wasn't listening for all of it because I got pissed."
We relay everything.
Okay, she says, first off, there's no city named Newbringer in Nixonborough.
Okay.
Secondly, none of that shit is happening on our planet. Me and Onyx are very careful when it comes to shit like this. Especially, and even if it was happening, it most definitely would not be with elves. Because I'm literally their queen and I am always in with their politics. My brother
yeah,
is
that didn't
literally
sound
the
very
king
right
of the
to me.
elves. So, she says, so I mean, I don't know where they heard this, but it sounds like bullshit.
She said it was from a friend of a friend of a friend.
They're spreading misinformation, basically.
Did you ask anybody else?
Well, is there like a main person like protesting, or is there just like like is there like a leader to this protest?
It doesn't look like there's a leader. It looks like they're all simultaneously like doing it.
Okay, well that makes it a little harder, but
Josie might go up to a random person and be like, she's gonna act like she's part of the crowd. Be like, oh yeah, fuck that, bitches. And be like, it's like, shit, have you ever heard anything new about, like, what's happening with up there in the palace? Like, that kind of shit.
You say this, who are you like, just asking anybody?
Yeah, like, any poster that seems not, like, too occupied from shouting and looked, like, willing to talk more so.
I gotta take out my dog. I'll be right back.
Okay. A young male elf looks at you, and he said, what was your question, or what did you say?
It's like, have you heard anything new about the palace and what's going on up there? Like, all, like, sketchy, like, have you heard anything, like, any bad news and shit?
He says, no, not really. However, I did hear that the king and queen were just letting the people of Newbringer take elves and put them in cages. Isn't that ridiculous?
That is ridiculous!
I can't believe we're under a king and queen who would allow such a thing to happen.
Do you know where they took those poor elves?
Right outside of the city. Into the forest.
It's actually kind of interesting to know. I'll write that down. So basically the portal, right? As player.
What do you mean?
Like they said, in front of the city into the forest.
No, out the front of the city of Newbringer into the forest.
Okay. Do you know where this Newbringer is? Like at?
He looks and he says, I don't know much about maps, but I think it's somewhere on the map. And you note that this is exactly what the other lady said, word for word.
It's like, where are you getting this good information from?
A friend of a friend.
Oh, exactly. Can I insight the crowd for their intelligence?
Yes.
Just. I got a 23.
You think that they all are very intelligent, or at least some of them are, but something does seem off.
Can I Arcana check the crowd?
Yes. See if they're under a spell or something.
I got an 18.
It's like mass suggestion.
So you're looking at them, and you do sense some kind of spell on them, but you're not sure what it is.
She's gonna quickly roll up back to Ileana and whisper that to her. Well, of course she says bye to the man too. Like, thank you so much. Like, thank you for telling me this information and all that shit like that.
Of course, I'm always here to talk. Okay.
Because Josie is disguised like an elf too, because she can't really hide her ears. So.
Yeah. You go back up to Eliana and she's like, okay, well, we need to figure out what kind of spells on them, I guess.
Every story's exactly the same.
Huh.
So it's probably like a Mass Effect spell or magic of some kind.
Leaf actually looks sideways when you say this. He says, you said they're all saying the same thing?
Yes, so far same thing. They hear it from a friend or friend, Newbringer City. Got rated same. This story's very eerily exact so far.
You kind of see not Lucian. You see Leaf look over at them. And it's like he's observing the crowd for a second. And he's doing 2 checks.
Mary, it better not be what I think it is.
He says, I don't know why, but this seems kind of familiar.
Has Leaf told us past everybody, like, what happened?
He told y'all, like, briefly everything about it, but he didn't give too much information. Like, other than, like, vaguely, there was this bad guy named, Zare, who had this special potion thingy that could control people, and he was a tyrant, and we defeated him. That was basically it.
Yeah, she would basically say, does this have to, like, really anything that, like, you remembered?
He is gonna make another check when you say that. Let's see if he gets any better. He got better! He looks and he says, now that you speak of it, actually, there was this spell that Zare could cast on people. It was like a potion of sorts. They called it the LZ Arcana Mineral. And it would control people's minds, and they would be under the spell and force them to do whatever he wanted them to do. If this is that, I don't know how this would actually exist, because Zare didn't exist, and Zare is the one who created the mineral. So this is actually the LZ Arcana Mineral. I don't know what this would actually suggest.
The most bizarre thing would be somehow he's found a way to return, but I don't think that would be the case. Or maybe there's, such like you were able to remember, maybe there's still people out there that do remember, and we're able to either make some kind of hybrid of it.
He shakes his head, and he says, even if there were people who remembered everything, the only person who knew how to make the LZ Arcana Mineral was Prolifian himself. He didn't even tell his underlings how to make it, because if they ended up getting taken by us, then they would have been able to make a cure, because then we would have known what was in it. So he's the only one who knew what was in it.
Interesting. Because Leaf said this is the Arcana Mineral, or was like some kind of like form of it?
He said this sounds like the LZ Arcana Mineral, but he genuinely can't be sure.
Yeah.
He also didn't explain. He says, he'll actually add on. He'll say, if this is the LZ Arcana Mineral, I'm not sure that it's exactly the same as it was, because it seems a little different. Have some sort of free will as they speak and talk on their own, but there's still a lot of overlap in the things that they say. this is something the LZR Quantum Mineral has. And he says there's really similar as well. But I'm not sure otherwise.
I'm not sure either. I don't want to just take a person and fucking kidnap their ass.
Eliana
Yes.
chimes in and says, and legally we can't do that.
Yes, so if we could just somehow get some item that could absorb even a little bit of magic aura from it, because magic does radiate, then it would be a big step.
Eliana says, yeah, that'd be interesting. She says, also, they usually leave around nighttime, so, perhaps we could follow them and see if, like, it'll lead us to whatever is causing them to, like, source of the LC Arcana mineral, perhaps?
That's what I was gonna say.
Do they leave at the exact same time?
Leaf nods and says, yeah, I've been watching them. They leave every single day at the exact same time. They all arrive at the exact same time.
That's sussy.
Yeah,
That's
I definitely think we should, since we know exactly when they leave and arrive, we should definitely follow them.
Do they leave in a group or do they split off amongst the city?
A group.
Interesting. Well, I guess we'd have to wait until night to follow them.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
do it.
Right. I don't know if Dusty's up for a sneak.
Alright, guys, I'm back. I've been listening, but what did you say the spell was called, or what we think it's called?
LZ Arcana Mineral.
LZ Arcana Mineral, okay.
Okay, so what do you want to do from here?
We should wait until night and follow them all.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Okay,
Yes.
you want to do anything else in the meantime?
How much wait until night? Until they leave?
Okay. Is everyone gonna attend this sneaky session of following them?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything you want to like say to each other and everything, or anyone before you guys go? Or you just want to leave and follow them without warning to anyone?
Oh no, I think Josie would let Sabora. Luna's not there, right? Or is it Siren doing the mission?
Siren.
Well, yeah, Josie would tell Sabora and Luna about what's happening, and she'd also tell Archeon if she can find him.
Yeah, she'll find him.
And also check on Archeon to see if he talked to fucking Shanra.
When you ask him, he actually says, I did in fact talk to Shanra, and it went pretty well. She said that she's doing well, and that she's doing fine, and she talked about how she really likes, and then he glances over and sees Leaf, and he's like, how she really likes the sun, and, yeah.
She talked to me, and she's like, good. It's good steps. You're doing good, Archeon.
He gives her a hug, actually.
Oh, Josie a hug?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course Josie's gonna hug him back. Best
says-
friends!
He says,
bitch!
I appreciate your advice.
And she smiles and she's like, thank you, Archeon. And that's really it. Josie just really checks on those people. She just says, Sabora, this is the whack ass shit. Here you go.
Okay. How is Josie? If Josie does come, she's going to have sneak at disadvantage because she's in a wheelchair.
Fuck, I don't think she should. There's only one character that could sneak well, and it's only Leon. Actually, none of them can sneak well. I want y'all to know Shamil has disadvantage also.
Because she has heavy armor.
Yeah.
I mean, she can take it off.
She can't take it off.
To be fair, you can use your special wheelchair and have it float, and it won't make a sound.
Of course I'm gonna use my special wheelchair because there's no point in disguising myself at this point.
Okay, special wheelchair. Also, are the rest of you gonna take off your disguises?
Nah.
Because
Just to keep
Eliana's
her
wears off at this point, while you guys are waiting. she just doesn't care enough to put it back on, so she just has her hood up because it's nighttime anyway.
Yeah.
So who all wants to keep their disguises on, and who wants to keep them off?
I'm gonna keep mine
Ape
on.
is gonna keep his on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is Siren gonna tell Luna where she's going?
Oh well, yeah. That's a great question. Well, he's with Josie, so like honestly, as long as he probably told Luna like, "Hey, I'm going to go hang out with Josie for a little bit," and she was like, "Okay, be safe."
Luna will
No
really
drugs.
trust Josie with their son anywhere.
Yeah, of course. I mean, she's not like an uptight parent. He's an adult, so.
And Leaf's also gonna drop his disguise because he feels like he doesn't need it anymore because they're following people. I mean, they're trying to be sneaky anyway.
Yeah. That's what Josie was like, I don't need the other wheelchair.
I like how the kids were like, you know what? The kids were like, I'm gonna stay in the disguise.
Dave kind of liked it.
He likes being like a human thing. He likes like being a buff human, you know?
Okay, so
Is Leaf gonna tell Shamil, or is Shamil just gonna be like, I'm gonna wander around aimlessly?
he'll probably walk up to Jamil and say, "Hey, Mom, I am going."
Where you going? Oh shit. Where are you going?
I am sneaky snooking to find some people and information on bad guy.
Oh shit, whack as fuck. Don't wear your heavy armor. You know the rule.
He gives her thumbs up and he says, "I know the rules."
Good. Be safe, don't cast any light, you know it.
Yeah. And then he's like, "Peace," and he just fucking bolts.
Naruto runs out.
She was like, cool as fuck, bro, and then she waddles along with her heavy armor, making the loudest shit ever.
This sounds like.
Honestly, yeah. Yeah, she literally waddles in her heavy armor and she makes lots of noise.
Aw, poor baby.
Alright, so y'all are ready to go?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all of the people start leaving and you guys begin to start following them. I want everyone to roll for lovely stealth checks for me.
You know, they all suck. Oh my god, no! I have a +1! Have fun, y'all.
Actually,
You gotta be
for
shit me. Oh.
Eliana.
Oh, 10.
Yeah.
So she has a 19. And if you
You
can
know
put
what, I
your
don't-
rolls in the chat because I have so many people.
Okay, well, I gotta... Maybe Jesse shouldn't.
Oh, bruh.
If Josie messes up once,
Actually,
she's like,
I'm gonna give you advantage because
No!
she is. Well, listen, I have reasoning. Because you are floating, so really you can't make that much noise.
Mary, it's not gonna go well. Never mind, I got a 20.
Okay. The advantage helps. Every time you roll for stealth, if you're in that wheelchair, you're gonna get advantage because you're literally floating and it's quiet.
Imagine y'all just see Josie floating in a wheelchair.
What'd you get, Kiara?
I would shit my pants.
I got a 10.
Okay. Everyone passes. You're all sneaky snooking behind them, and you're following them. I'm not gonna make y'all roll again because I feel like that's redundant. But you guys basically sneak at a distance following them, and they walk like robots almost, all in sync, all walking together. And they walk to the nearest city. And you see them go in. Do you guys follow?
Yeah.
Okay. They walk through the middle of the city, and there's a bustling crowd and everything, and people are walking around. You think that the city's obviously like open a lot, like it's got a big nightlife, I guess you could say. And it's not the capital city, but it's right outside of the capital. It's one of the smaller cities, but it's basically where you go if you want to party. These people continue walking, and as you see them walk, you see them turn on a nearby alleyway. Do you follow them?
Yeah.
Can I just stay like behind and like look around the alleyway?
So explain what you're trying to do.
Like, I don't want to go in there. And fuck, I don't want to die.
So you don't want to go down the alleyway?
You know what? Everyone's going down the alleyway. I'll just go down the alleyway.
Okay, you guys go down the alleyway, and as you get down, it's really freaking dark, dude. But as soon as you get farther down, you realize it's a dead end, and all of these people turn and are staring at you.
Ew, that's so creepy.
Ew.
And as they look at you guys, they smile at you, all of them.
Oh, ew.
And
Ugh.
they say the word predictable.
What?
Thank
And
you.
I want you all to make perception checks.
Swag. 22.
Shit.
Natural 20.
Nice.
15.
Y'all are lucky you're rolling high. Okay, we'll leave
Nice.
dumbass.
Oh, he's nice. Just a little special.
Okay, so what did you guys all roll really quick? Say it one more time.
15.
I'll type it in chat. Well, 22. I got 22.
Natural 20.
So, there are 20 people. And you notice them all go and they pick up daggers, from their side.
Bitch.
And, with your perception check, you see them pull them up and they start to take them towards their necks to kill themselves. Because you rolled high enough, you were able to realize this. So I will make you guys do one more check, Eliana and then you three. And depending on what you get on this check, depends on whether you save one or two people, or any at all. This is going to be you can choose between acrobatics or athletics.
What if I choose a spell?
You can choose a spell too. It depends on the spell though.
Okay.
Okay.
Say less.
And if
Oh my
you do
gosh.
a spell, it's going to be only one person.
Damn
Okay.
it, never mind.
I was gonna say, like, fucking, what was that fucking, where's this mask thing?
Yeah, I have that. I have mask. What the fuck? What's it called?
Suggestion?
Yeah, I have that.
Yeah, no.
And
this
also
is
Dispel Magic.
too quick of a notice. By the time you finish, they'd already have done what they were doing.
Okay, and you said it was athletics or which one?
Athletics or acrobatics.
Oh shit. Okay. They're both the same, so it doesn't really matter on my end too much.
So
right,
if you're
someone
doing
go
a
first.
spell, let me know. But otherwise, do the roll and let me know what you get.
Okay, I'm gonna roll acrobatics.
What if I did calm emotions?
You could try. But if it fails, then you don't save anyone.
It has a save of charisma of 16.
Okay. I'll give you a quick chance to do an Arcana check to see if you think it will work first.
Okay.
These people really, even the old lady?
16.
Even the old lady. You don't think this will work because they already have a spell over them, and you're not sure. But based off what Lee said, it seems like a much stronger spell than what you were going to cast.
So Dispel Magic would not work because it's too high level.
Correct, and plus it's self-concoction, as Leaf said. He's also mentioned that Prolifian Zare was a demigod, so, you know, that kind of god magic is a little different. Who just rolled that 14?
I did.
Okay, you saved 2 people you stopped them.
Good.
We'll say you knocked them out.
Damn, dog. Damn, dog.
You saved no one.
Oh, shit. Damn. I was gonna think of some kind of cool wheelchair shit I could do, because, Josie said...
Eliana saves 2.
Shit, bro. This, I have a +1.
And you're gonna have disadvantage because you're in a wheelchair.
Yeah. So I was just gonna. If there's like rockets on my wheelchair, I can knock people over with it, right?
Just fucking body them. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Actually, with that logic, I won't make you have disadvantage. You'll just have straight just fucking roll.
She will. She can do that. She can knock people over, which basically hinders them prone.
Okay. What are you rolling?
What am I rolling for again?
Acrobatics or athletics. Either way works, but you won't have advantage or disadvantage. I mean, so it's just one roll.
Yeah, it's just blow up her rockets in people's faces.
Okay.
Knock them over. Not really like kill them. Well,
Good.
are you ready for my +1 roll? Are you ready for +1? I know, it's 6.
You go to hit them with your wheelchair, but it doesn't work.
Shit.
You
Well,
actually stab the knife deeper into his head.
no, don't say that. I don't want to deal with
So
that.
out of the 20 people, you guys save a total of 4. The rest of them slice their necks and kill themselves.
How many are there again?
There were 20. You guys saved 4, so 16 died,
Shit.
and their corpses fall.
I wonder who the fuck is doing this shit. Damn.
Well, is the spell still on them? Like, can we roll something to see if it's done?
Yeah.
To check their
Can we?
to check their corpses or the knocked out ones.
The ones who are still alive. Are they still under like the spell or whatever?
Leaf will actually run up and he'll check because he's more familiar with it than you guys. And he looks a little concerned, and he says it's still on them. As soon as they wake up, they're gonna try and do this again.
Hit.
Okay.
What about
so maybe
their
we should
corpse?
restrain them.
What about their corpses?
The people's corpses. He checks and he says it seems like it dissolved when they died.
Hit, bruh.
So there's no
If we don't find,
trace, if that makes sense.
yeah, this is gonna happen again if we don't find some solution for it. I don't think I want to risk more elves elves dying.
He says the only cure for it was, back in the day when you guys don't remember, but the only cure that you guys had for it was have people in rooms and basically wane them off of it completely.
Detox.
Cold turkey, yeah.
Yeah. There has to be at least something else. But also we still need to find the source of this shit.
Mm-hmm. He says, and not to mention now we have 16 dead bodies. And a lot of people saw us come into this alleyway, and on top of that, some of this look like royalty, and are affiliated with the crown. So
watch this, Ray's dead.
Wait, no!
No.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm not doing Ray's dead 20 times. I don't think that's even ethical.
it's not.
Watch this.
No, I'm checking my spells besides anything around there.
So it's up to you guys how to deal with this issue.
Yeah, we can't just carry 20 fucking bodies around.
Well, Sabora? Well, no, not Sabora. I'm so slow. Never mind. We're not pulling this man up or these people up.
Watch this.
I'm trying to think. I mean, we could just bury. No.
Underway them away.
I could.
I do want to
I have
mention you
burning
guys
hands.
are
Can I
in
burn them?
a dead-end alleyway, and there are people walking back and forth by the alleyway, but they can't see because it's so dark down the alleyway.
So, what Josie can do is actually cast stone shape. Since I guess are the alleyway made of stone and shit like that?
It's made of the The alleyway itself, no. But the buildings aren't either. I guess the floor is made of like rocks. I wouldn't say
Anything,
stone.
rocks or stone, it doesn't matter. It has to be
It's like dirt and
rock.
pebbles, dude.
Dirt pebbles.
Like dirt and pebbles. So, because they did not have like enough money to have full on like stone ways, and then the buildings are made of wood. So
Okay, I was gonna say I can do fucking stone shape and cover their bodies.
also probably not ethical since they were innocent, but
Well, I'm not gonna like do that, but like hide them enough so we could find a way to get them out of there.
Yeah.
Not like do crazy ass shit.
No, I get you.
Well, y'all got anything?
Looking. Faith could do sending for Sabora, and she can come up here and char the bodies.
Oh shit! Josie can cast darkness.
I mean, it's already dark down the alleyway, but
But like, it's actually you can't see shit down there.
yeah.
Yeah, but that's just for up to 10 minutes.
I want you guys to make a perception check.
Actually, this spell's until dispelled.
Whoa.
I have hollow.
Whoa.
I'd like you all to make perception checks
Okay.
and let me know what
13.
you get.
I didn't get good. I got 8.
Just
Oh.
stressed. Okay, cool.
Whoa.
What are you doing? Shut your ass up.
Okay. What do you get, Kiara? Is she still here? No, she's not.
She's still here.
She's muted.
I think her dad is here.
LMAO.
We need her to come back, like, ASAP. Okay, well, I don't care. Someone will just tell her what's happening. The only one who doesn't
Hello.
pick up on this is, Josie. So you guys hear, somebody in the distance say, "Oh, you heard a screaming sound? From where?" And
Oh, fuck, bitch.
you hear someone else say, "Down this alleyway over here, Mr. Guard."
Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no.
Mary.
Yeah.
Mary, I have something so fucking important to ask you.
Yes, ma'am.
Would the mansion be considered a sanctuary?
You can consider that, sure.
Can I cast Word of Recall,
What's that?
which is up to you and up to 5 willing creatures within 5 feet of you instantly teleport to a designated sanctuary?
You can.
Which creatures?
All of you.
Creatures.
You!
Oh, just us. Oh, just us. Sorry.
There's 5 of us right now.
I will mention, if you do this, the other 4 people who are alive, when they wake up, they will kill themselves.
Fuck it,
It's
dog.
up to y'all. It's up to y'all. What does everyone, Ileana and Leaf, say about it? Because
I mean, it'll take the blame off of us because someone will, whenever
But I
they
don't-
wake up, and then
that's a last resort, though. But Josie would not want to leave these people
I will
to kill
also
themselves.
mention to you all, many people saw you guys turn down this alleyway. If they find out people were murdered here, they would 100% know it's you guys.
Well, I'm in disguise, so I'm okay.
Leaf,
Okay.
Josie, and well, Eliana had a hood on, but Leaf and Josie were not. They were not disguised at all. And even then, they have the way you guys look. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, the guards wouldn't just let it go that 20 people were mass murdered, even though it wasn't.
You're gonna be
inside.
put into custody.
Wait. I have modify memory.
For one person.
Yeah, I can modify like. Shit.
You also, I think you all have figured this out. But this was a trap.
This was a trap.
Yes. So
I already know that.
so So if you haven't figured that out,
Did they just go in the alleyway every night waiting for us to try and follow them?
Probably not.
You don't know. They might have. But yeah. So you guys heard a lady talking to a guard and was like, "There, over there. I heard."
Give us a second, man. We gotta think. We gotta think.
I know you have to think. I was just reminding you, Jacqueline.
We got it.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, man, but Siren would not leave those people. He would feel so bad.
Yeah, I know. We have good characters.
I know. Like, Winter would have been like, "Let's go," but no, Siren's there, so he's like panicking. What if we like tied those people like up so they wouldn't kill themselves?
Right now we're not
worried about that. We're worried about the 15 dead bodies.
Okay, I do have one thing. I have. Wait, where is it?
I'm trying. Josie has too many spells for me to fucking look through them.
What if I have Dimension Door?
Dimension Door their bodies?
Yeah, that would work.
How many people can go through it, though?
You teleport your...
Because there's I think, an amount they can do.
Shit. Damn it, no. I can't do it. I have to do it like that. It's saying that it can't be bigger than what I can carry.
You can carry a corpse, can't you?
Yeah.
I mean,
I have
a question.
It's up to DM.
Wait. I have hallucinatory terrain. I could just pretend like the bodies aren't there.
Oh shit.
Okay, I'll be right back. My mom's calling me.
Okay, about the Dimension Door thing, even if you guys did take a body each, there'd still be 10 bodies.
Why don't I just create undead?
All just standing with blood on their necks.
Make them undead and then make them undead.
Josie, I don't know why, but clerics have the most terrifying fucking spells on the planet.
I wanted to do that so bad.
Like, clerics have, like, necromancy spells, and it's so fucking funny to me.
Just make them alive, then walk through the door, and then they can die on the other side.
The door doesn't hold that many
people. Okay, how about we do Dimension Door, and then, we can do Dimension Door, and then...
Well, Kiara said she had something called hallucinatory terrain.
You can look that up and see what that is.
Yeah, because that sounds like a very good thing.
I have to poop again, you guys. I'll be back.
I hate you. Get out of here.
Sorry.